Hey everybody, how's it going? Today we're going to start a series on filters. Filters are going to let you do all kinds of crazy things with your webcam, and it's going to help us be super creative. But first we're going to talk a little bit about how to apply those filters. So one of the filters many of you are already using is your green screen, so I'm going to use that as an example. Now sometimes you want to use your green screen and sometimes maybe you don't. Maybe you've got a super important prop that isn't showing up. Right now, what you probably do is go over to your webcam, you open up the filters, you turn off your chroma key, and voila, no more green screen. Then you go back in and you click the little eye icon and you turn your green screen back on, but you don't want to be doing that mid-class. There's actually a much easier way that you can set this up. So first we're going to talk about how the webcam works. So right now, when we have a webcam in multiple scenes, right, whatever that looks like, what we do is that we copy and paste that webcam scene, and so we can crop it however we want, as you saw in my examples, but anything else we change, like the filters, affects all of our scenes, but we don't always want that. So let's go add a new scene, and we're going to call this one webcam scene, which is different from the webcam source we currently have. Now you can see that there's absolutely nothing appearing there. So I'm going to come back to my webcam and I'm going to, just like before, copy and paste it into my scene. So now what we're going to do is we're going to apply the filters to the scene and not the source. Now pause for a second. If you're already using some of your filters, such as your chroma key, we can right click and go up to copy filters. And then we can right click on the scene and we can paste filters. For everybody else, now what we're going to do is we're going to right click and we're going to right click on the webcam scene and go up to filters. Now if you copy and pasted, you'll already see those effect filters there. For everybody else, now we could add them. So I want to turn my chroma key on. I've got a chroma key which is apparently not the right one, but that's okay for right now. So now when I am in my main scene, the filter isn't happening. And when I'm in webcam scene, it is. But here's the thing, I don't want it to happen to everything, right? So if I add, say, a background into this, like an image that has green on it, it's going to remove the green because it applies to the whole screen, because the effect happens to the entire scene, not just a single source. What we can do is go to a different scene, and I'm going to use my welcome scene, and I can have some images here like my welcome screen, and for now I've got just a box for this example. And what I can do is go to the little add button, and instead of adding or copying our webcam source, we're actually going to select scene as our source, and we're going to import the webcam scene. So now I have my webcam appearing on this screen with filters and on my regular screen without filters. This way I have two different versions of the webcam without actually having to add the webcam as two different sources. I hope this helps, and we're going to cover some cool ways to use this effect over the next couple of weeks, so I will see you then.